Yeah. Who that Joce and yeah, you Joce and the crew. Who that Joce and yeah, you know how we do. Come on. Boom, boom, boom. What's that? We back with another episode of the Who That Joce and podcast, man. I'm a little lonely today, chat, man. Happy holiday season to y'all. I hope everybody having a good happy holiday season. I see we got 3 people in the chat. What's that? I'm Jerry. What's that? I'm Kai. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a little lonely today, chat. Everybody on the road, everybody traveling, but we still got to get the podcast done because Shough is still getting it done in the city. We got to talk about it, chat. So the Saints beat the Tennessee Titans 34-26 in the thriller. How y'all feeling? Y'all got to let me know. Like I said, this is very much an open Joce today. I see that boy Kai already in the chat. Juan, he said the way we playing as of late got me feeling like we should be in the playoffs. But it is what it is. We all want the smoke next season. Yeah, we want all the smoke for sure next season, Kai, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The feeling right now as a Saints fan is pretty. I don't think nobody in the league can relate. Because I think it's still a lot of people that sleep on us. And speaking of that, I got somebody who might be joining the show later with me who's a opposing viewpoint. I got an Eagles fan who might be joining the show. We're gonna see if he stand up to the challenge. You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't think Shough is gonna win the Rookie of the Year, but I think Shough might have just solidified his case last week. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about the Shough Rookie of the Year conversation? I want to get that going in the chat too. Miss Pam and Whammy, I see you. How you doing, Miss Pam and Whammy? Hope y'all feeling good. Hope you're having a happy holidays. Jerry G, 4 in a row. Yes, sir. I'm loving it. December to remember for sure. Undefeated December, excuse me. Undefeated December is, I don't think I expected that. I'm not going to lie. I seen people asking basically, the topic of conversation is, do we expect Shough to be this good? I don't think anybody's can say they expected Shough to be this good. Even if you believe in Shough, him going undefeated in December, no matter how weak the roster is, we have a weak roster as well. He's doing it with the guys he played with on the practice squad. I don't hear nothing about playing bad teams because we were supposed to be a bad team. We were supposed to be the first overall pick this year, chat. We were supposed to be the first overall pick. All those conversations are gone now, though. Shout out Kellen Moore. Shout out Tyler Shough. Man, hold on. Let me get the applause going. My dog T4 not here to cue me, but shout out everybody making plays, man. Tyler Shough, Chase Young making plays, man. Estimate had a day for sure, man. Chat, y'all let me know how y'all feeling about Estimate. I think I'm an Estimate fan. I don't know how much space we're going to have for him in 2026, but you got to love what he giving you in that December football. Hold on. That's what I'm talking about, Miss Pammy. Look, Estimate, I'm a fan. I like any big physical back, any bruiser back. And then he got a little elusiveness to him. He hurdling people and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Estimate's a guy, you know what I'm saying? Estimate's a guy. But yeah, Jerry, Shough gotta win Rookie of the Year. I'm gonna try to save as much of that conversation just in case my Eagles partner join the chat, you know what I'm saying? But Shough gotta win Rookie of the Year. All right, Kai, this is what I've been waiting on too. The Ciabatta role players of the game. Shough, Olave, Jawan, Estimate, and Chase Young, man. Give it up to all them fellas once again, for sure. Estimate was definitely the unsung hero, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I want to pull up these players because, man, what a day. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna say the Shough conversation because I'm really hoping our Eagles friend come through. Olave, you know what I'm saying? Olave turned around his season. Olave's gonna get a bag. Chad, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this bag that Olave about to get. Because Olave, he having a career year. We ain't gonna have no choice but to give him a bag. Now, how big this bag gonna be? I don't know. That's gonna be conversation of the offseason for sure. But Olave gonna get the bag. The Jawan Johnson contract looking like it might be paying off. You know what I'm saying? Estimate. Some people gonna, I'm gonna say it for the people out there. Shout out Sean Payton and the Denver Broncos because Estimate and Valet dogs. You know what I'm saying? And Chase Young, that contract. People was talking about that contract. I'm happy we paid him too. And Fo not here to say it, but Fo texted. I don't know if he's gonna come on the podcast and say it, but I'm gonna put him out there. That boy T4 was like that Chase Young contract. I'm happy we paid him when we paid him. Yeah, at first y'all was on Mickey Case. You know what I'm saying? Kai, how big of a bag does Olave deserve? You know what I'm saying? We talking, he hitting the 30, ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, is Olave, because I feel like that's the number that's associated with the top receivers these days. It's like, are they going to go over the 30 mil mark? Is Olave going to get that 30 mil back? Like, do y'all feel like he's worth that yet? And that's a real genuine question because I'm going to be honest. I don't know how I feel. Like, this one of the moments, I usually be hosting. I'll let Trevez and Jelani come and say how they feel. But I'm really curious to know how y'all feel because I don't know, man. He having a year. He turned it around. Pammy Whammy said pay Olave and Alante. See, Alante, I'm messing with Alante. I'm rocking with Alante, but his bag can't be too big. Now, see, Olave, he talking his way into a pretty big bag. Alante, he could get like top slot bag, but I don't want to see Alante with no Sauce Gardner bag. I hate to say it like that, but Kai said Olave got 1,163 yards on the year, 9 touchdowns, and 100 catches on the season. Yeah, that's a career season. You got to give him a bag. But like I said, how big of a bag? Like that, I think that's my biggest question. You know what I'm saying? And I think another question I got for y'all too, looking at y'all talking about Estime, is, are we gonna have space for Estime on the roster next year? If Kamara come back, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you got Devin Neal still. I've been kind of campaigning for Jeremiah Love. Like, I'm an Estime fan though. I'm just wondering. Like, that's what I'm sitting here looking at as I sit here and watch players make plays at the end of the season. I'm sitting here wondering who stays and who goes. I think that's a question I have too. Who stays and who goes? Because I really appreciate the effort that's coming from a lot of these young players. Like I call them practice squad players, but they doing what they got to do. They trying to make the plays. Even Austin Pettis, he was trying to make a play when he fumbled, but he was trying to make a play. Like, I mean, I kind of got to give him his credit for trying to make a play, but got to hold on to the ball. But them dudes out there playing, bro. Saints are out there playing, and as a fan, you got to appreciate the effort. See, and I stuttered, Miss Pam, because Kendre, I think Kendre, the injury situation is tough, because I love Kendre too. Kendre got a lot to prove in a lot of ways, but he's also proven a lot in a lot of ways. So Kendre a tough situation, but I think just because of the injuries, I don't know how long we're gonna be holding on to Kendre. Okay, there we go, Kai. That's the one I've been waiting on. So Kai said pay Olave 28 mil for the next 4 years. 28 mil, I'm with that. I don't know if I'm with the over the 30 mil mark, but I'm with getting him. He could get close. He could get that 28, 29 mil bag. Like I'm with that for sure. Man, so we talked about Olave, we talked about Estime. I gave Chase Young a little, man. Let me spend a little bit more time on Chase Young. Chase Young, ladies and gentlemen, Chase Young has finally arrived. Like, I don't think Chase Young has made a play like he made this Saturday with that strip sack and that fumble for recovered for a touchdown. Ooh, that was a mouthful. I don't think he's made a play like that since his rookie year, and I'm happy he's doing it with the New Orleans Saints. Chase Young, continue to keep balling, and I ain't gonna lie, Grando, the whole D line has been, they've been doing a pretty solid job. Like, and I'm loving what they got going over there on the defensive side of the ball. I can't say that fully. I'm not gonna lie, because the bend but break style kind of bothers me. Chad, how y'all feel about the bend but don't break defense we got going on in New Orleans? Because we're a top 10 defense, which is pretty surprising. But boy, do we know how to bend before we break? Like, we gotta bend every time, Chad. Like, okay. So we talking about Alante in the chat. I see y'all talking about Alante. Hey, Alante. Shout out. Oh, I just realized who this is. How you doing, Miss B Creole? Welcome back to the chat. Happy holidays. I feel like we missed you on our last episode. Hope you was a part of the after watch game. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Kendre hurt. Alante, he could be a guy. Kai said give Alante 24 mil for the next 4 years. All right, Kai, you know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I think I'm about to go ahead and drop the link in the chat. Make this a real open Joce. Give me 1 second. Boom. Boom. If y'all got, y'all come let me know how y'all feel about the game. Let's have a real open Joce tonight. All right, Miss Pammy Whammy, that's how you feeling? Them boys are balling, Miss Pammy Whammy. I can't lie. They're a top 10 defense. Like I said, we just bend a lot. We bend a lot. We don't break, but we bend a lot. Like, we bend a lot. Because, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Because I don't want to even sound like I'm bashing them. I don't want to take away from what they got going on. Because Brandon Staley, to give him his credit, he worked them boys up to a top 10 defense. And you could argue that he ain't even got all his guys in the building yet. You could say he's going to have another draft class of guys that's hopefully going to make the same impact that this draft class is making. Because this draft class, I'm feeling it. It's feeling like a hit for sure. But yeah. So I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if my friend gonna join in time, but I can't hold a Tyler Shuck talk any longer. I feel like I can't. Hold on. I gotta pull up his comment. Shout out Pops. Pops always be in the chat. He said, please don't pay Olave 30 million. 20 is a fair price for him. Let someone else pay him 30 million. You gotta keep estimating. Don't go back to the same old we've been having. You win it without him. Hey, we are winning without him. And that's why I asked the question, like, who goes and who stays? Miss Pammy Whammy. I gotta get you on the line, Miss Pammy Whammy. We have an open Joce tonight, so everybody's a co-host.
Hey, Fred.
Hey, Miss Pammy Whammy, how you making out?
I'm doing pretty good.
Happy
Just trying to get
holidays.
happy holidays to you. Just trying to get through everything without my mom, but um it's been okay.
Yeah. Hope you keeping
Yeah.
your head high.
I'm trying. Y'all keep praying for me.
We will. We definitely will.
Absolutely. But you know what, Fred? I was thinking we bend the defense bends a lot because the offense doesn't start fast. So that's the reason why the defense has to take so much because of the offense not starting fast. So, but thank God they don't break.
Yeah, they definitely don't break. They be having me concerned though, Miss Pammy. And I
know.
I understand what you're saying because the offense definitely starts slow, but to a certain
Mhm.
degree, it's like somebody got to provide that spark at some point. If the offense can't provide that spark early, somebody on the defense got to,
Can't provide that
you
spark
know.
early. Somebody
Well, hey, Chase did that yesterday. Had it
He
not been
did.
for Chase making that strip uh touchdown, we wouldn't have, had a touchdown in the first half. So
To your point, Chase
God
Young
for
definitely
him.
started the party yesterday because it was
Chase Young started
it
the
was a
party
Tennessee
yesterday.
party before that.
Absolutely.
It was a Tennessee party before that.
It was. It was. But I'm just proud of our group, and for them not to give up. I think they've had the resiliency all season. It's like they wanted but in the beginning I think I spoke with you guys and I was saying that this team gave me that feeling of Detroit when Dan Campbell first came on, and they would be right there in a lot of games, but they just couldn't get over the hump. And so I feel like New Orleans gives me that feeling of how Detroit bounced that back and had that great season, um, or a couple seasons that they've been had. Not so much here, but it definitely gives me that feeling of when Dan Campbell first came on. So
Yeah, I think a lot of people was waiting to
hopefully we
see.
can
Go ahead.
duplicate this and this will run for next season.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
definitely.
think a
I
lot of
definitely
people
think it's gonna
wait
build some
to
momentum
see.
going into next season. And I think a lot of
Yeah,
people were
definitely. I
waiting to
definitely
see
think it's going to build
kind of us win
next
so we
season.
can give us
And I think
a comparison to the Detroit Lions.
a lot of people
But I see it, and people always was questioning the culture
were
that
waiting
Kellen
to
Moore
see
was
kind
building,
of
and I
us
think he's
win.
building a culture of resiliency. Next man up,
Give us
whoever got to
the
step up, got to
compare.
step up. So I
I see
definitely
he's
agree
building
with
a
you on that aspect.
culture of resiliency.
Yes.
Next,
For some reason, Fred, you cutting in and out when I'm listening to you, so I apologize.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah,
oh,
I'm
it's
trying to
fine.
figure out. I'm
Yeah,
It's
on the
on
I'm
my
road
trying to
end or
myself.
figure
your
out. I'm on the
end.
road myself.
But yeah, Miss Pammy, I appreciate you for joining the
But yeah,
Joes.
Miss Pammy, I
Mm.
appreciate you
I got
for joining the Joes.
like my pop said,
Like my
things
pops
hopefully
said,
will get better with time. Keep
things
Josie
hopefully
with the
will get better
fam.
with
We'll
time.
definitely try
Keep
to
us with
uplift
the
you as best
fam.
as we can.
As best as we can.
Absolutely. And since it's cutting in and out, I'm gonna leave out because I think it may be on my but I want to of course enjoy the show, so and I want to hear everything, and I think it definitely is on my end. So
Yeah, it's all
but you
good.
have
I
a great
appreciate you.
night. I'll be listening, and I love you, and tell Tifo and Jelani I said hello, and I love y'all, and keep doing what y'all doing.
Definitely, we appreciate you, Miss
Definitely, we
Pammy, and I'll let you
appreciate you, Miss Pammy, and I'll let you
Okay, darling. Bye bye.
know.
know.
Jared G, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear
What's
you, brother.
good?
What's going on?
Nothing much. How you feeling? Full piece. How you feeling?
Man, 4 in a row, 4 in a row. You can't ask for more, bro.
Yeah. Definitely not
I
in the
like
month of
that.
December.
4 in a row, you can't ask for more.
Yeah, we got to get T4 back on the podcast so he can throw up the fulls.
We got to throw the 4, got to throw the 1.
Yeah.
Bro,
But
I
yeah,
like what I saw on Sunday, bro. I really did. Because
yeah.
I'll be honest with you, Fred. Yesterday, especially at the in the second half, was crazy. It was crazy. I'm telling you, man. It's well. I take it back. Before we get that, let me take it back to the first half. I mean, it wasn't all that good. I mean, you know, I don't know if it was when Pettis tried to run in for the end zone and it just fumbled right there and it was a touchback.
Yeah.
Man, that
Yeah. That was a moment.
boy, that got me frustrated.
Yeah. Oh, I think we all was. Shout
yeah.
out T4 on the cruise. I don't know how he was getting text messages off, but Chavez managed to get a couple text messages off. He said, "Man, I almost tipped the boat over." So yeah, that was a moment, definitely.
Yeah, but other than that, but Chase Young, what can I say?
Yeah.
That oh my God, when he snatched that ball from Cam Ward, like he took his lunch money and ran in for I would say I don't know what you call it, the fumble six or the I don't know what you call it, but hey, he ripped that dude that ball from Ward and ran in for the touchdown. I'm saying, yes, that's what I need right there.
Yeah, we needed something like that because we were pretty flat, man. Like I feel like that's the only thing that I could ask more for of Kellen Moore. Like we need to find a way to start games. We always start flat, but once we get rolling, boy, we roll.
Oh man, speaking of rolling, how about that dude Audrey Estime?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. You know, and I heard shout out to Pam, and she was and she came in earlier, but she was in the chat saying that Estime was giving her Mark Ingram vibes. Let me tell you something. Estime gave me Deuce McAllister / Ricky Williams / Chris Ivory / Kyrie Robinson / Pierre Thomas vibes after what I saw yesterday.
He looked like he fall right in line with the rest of them, huh?
Yeah, man, because that dude is what, 5'11" and like 225?
Yeah, he a little bowling ball.
Oh my God. Hey, that's what we need, something like that, bro. And I hope he stay with this team next year. Because you know, depending on what if Kamara decide to come back, and you know, with him and Neal and Estime and Hall, hey, you're looking at them 4 running backs for next year. That's if it happen. Because you can go ahead and cut ties with Kendrick. That dude stay hurt too much.
Yeah.
Kendrick Miller, he a good running back. Don't get me wrong, but he stay hurt too much.
That's the hard part because when he shows flashes, the flashes are like pretty good.
Yeah,
but can't rely on him.
No, you can't. But I know there's gonna be the talk of the night, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. We getting shut every day. Day and night.
Yes, sir. Go ahead and talk about it, Jerry. I ain't gonna lie. I got a real good feeling in my mind.
I'll be real with you, man. Look, Tyler, ever since Tyler Shough got that starting quarterback job, that dude been showing me stuff any quarterback I watch. I mean, the dude, we know the dude got a cannon for an arm, but when the pressure is on, he'll beat you with his leg. You saw what he did against Tampa Bay. You saw what he did against Carolina. You saw what he did against the Jets, and you just saw what he did to the Titans. That dude is for real, and you ain't got to worry about finding another quarterback in the draft unless it's late in the draft, like on a Saturday or something like that. But we find us a great quarterback in this guy. That dude been showing me stuff every week, and I love it.
So my question to you, Jerry, is because my friend that I'm talking about, I know his biggest thing is he gonna say Tyler Shough didn't play any real competition. What do you have for the people that have that viewpoint? What do you have to say to those people?
Man, shut what they say. Shut what they say.
Yeah, bro. Like I like to tell him that all he can do is play the people that's on the schedule. He didn't create the schedule coming into the year. He didn't even know who was getting drafted to coming into the year.
Exactly.
So, and then good teams are supposed to beat bad teams. Good players are supposed to look good against bad teams, and that's what he's doing so far. So,
yeah, man. And you know, in that offense and that defense, and I mean, they did a tremendous job. I mean, they kept Cam Ward in check, bro. I mean, because he was doing some plays that's like done made me lose my mind, bro.
yeah, Cam Ward. I ain't gonna lie, that dude.
Oh my God.
He got some magician in him. You can't
Yes, he
deny
does.
it. Yesterday was an amazing game to watch on both behalves. That's why I'm not even doing too much bashing of the Tennessee Titans because I feel like they got some scrappiness in them too, especially the receiver DK. He a nice weapon too.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. But I mean, now all we got to do is, you know, we a few days away from, you know, 2026, and they already released the final schedule for Week 18 after the Bears and 49ers game Sunday night, which was crazy, like it was in Nashville.
Yeah.
But 12 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Sunday, January the 4th.
Yes,
and
sir.
I'm taking home.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Falcons, you think we done? We done with y'all? We're not done with you.
No.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know. Y'all came over to New Orleans and beat us, and y'all did y'all second lining and all that kind of stuff. Go ahead and have that. But this Sunday, we got unfinished business with y'all. So get ready.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Atlanta, I feel like they're gonna see us the way they saw us a few weeks ago. But
I had to because they are good at choking.
Yeah, for sure.
And
I just think we're trending in two different directions right now.
And they playing the Rams in a few minutes, and I hope they get destroyed by the Rams. I want to see that.
Yeah, I want to see that too. Like I said, I just think we trended in two different directions. Though. I ain't gonna say I ain't worried about them, but I got a different level of confidence coming into this game than I did the last one, and that's kind of crazy to say because I was confident going into the last one and it didn't really work out. But just the momentum that we on, and I think we want this one. Like the last one, I don't know how bad we wanted that one. This one, I think they want to finish the year with 7 wins, shocking the world. Like I think they want this one way more than the Atlanta Falcons do.
Hey Fred, let me tell you like this: if the Saints didn't start off bad like it did a few months ago, we would still be fighting for that playoff spot right there. But it is what it is. I'm already looking at next year.
Yeah, we ain't got no choice. We got to look at next year.
Yeah, I'm looking at these guys that I'm looking at now that hopefully they'll get new contracts that stay and keep that team motivated going into next year because I want to take back the NFC South. Don't care what the Bucks say. Don't care what the Panthers say. Definitely don't care what the Falcons say. I want to get that crown back. And it starts this off season going into next season.
Yeah,
that's definitely what I want. That's what I want.
Nah, I feel you. I think we all want that. I feel like the way the season is ending, it sounds crazy to say, but I feel like we can taste it. And I say we can taste it because we didn't beat everybody in the division at this point with Tyler Shough except Atlanta. If we beat Atlanta, there's no reason why we can't repeat next year.
Exactly.
So,
and I don't care what Falcons fans say. We coming for that butt.
Oh yeah, we coming for the whole division. And I think the division see that. Anybody that's realistic about watching NFC South football, it's not a lot of people because we ain't got a good division right now. But anybody that watch NFC South football, they know the Saints cooking with something right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely, bro. And Kellen Moore doing a great job as our new coach. I mean, people talk bad about him, about this and all that. Oh, they need to go ahead and fire. He ain't doing right. I said, bro, you got to give it time to develop. See, that's one thing about certain Saints fans that they don't want to give time to develop and let it build up.
Yeah,
it's only his first year, and he's gonna get a whole lot better next year because this is just year one. This is like part of the rebuild. This was like part of the rebuild everybody wanted. A rebuild that you wanted, a rebuild that you got, and that's what we're doing right now. You ain't gotta worry. And Kellen Moore and Brandon Staley, they they doing a hell of a job, and it's gonna get better going into next year and hopefully the following year. But we're just gonna take it.
Sure.
We're just taking baby steps right now.
Yeah, one step at a time.
That's what we're doing. We're taking one step at a time. We're taking baby steps. That's what we're doing.
For sure.
Absolutely.
But yeah, Jerry G, I'm gonna let you go ahead and get up out of here. I appreciate you for coming join the Joce. You see me up. I'm up here lonely today, so I appreciate you for coming.
Yeah, that's all right. You got the Who Dat Nation with you. Even though T4 and Jelani ain't there, but hey, shout out to them fellas over there. Hope y'all had a good Christmas and a happy 2026 coming up. Oh, and a special shout out to Pammy Whammy. I know you're going through, my sister. You know, the Who Dat Nation got your back.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, we all love you. Our condolences to what happened to your mom. Hey, we are here for you. We are family. We praying for you. Hope things go better for you and your family.
Yes, man. We definitely here for you. We appreciate that, Kai. I mean, I'm so sorry. We appreciate that, Jerry.
No problem. No problem. No problem. It's all good. It's all good.
My bad, big dog. Yeah, I'm looking at some of these comments though. I was looking at some of these comments while I was reading that, and I was looking at Kai comment when he said this Sunday is our Super Bowl. It's not too many chances you get a chance at a second Super Bowl because we said that the first time in the season. But this Sunday we got a second chance at the Super Bowl, chat. So we better do something with it. We better do something with it because we gotta end on a positive note. Because like Ms. Pammy said, this season, the end of the season is a preview for next season. And I ain't trying to be hearing that from Atlanta fans going into next year because they're gonna be like, oh, we swept, yeah. Like, nah, even though next year is gonna be a whole different ball game. Even though they about to play some all practice squad players. I saw somebody ask earlier, we got Vele. Vele is on IR, so he's done for the year. Yeah, bro. So, but it don't matter. We got to find a way to win this game. Like, we just got to. As Saints fans, y'all know how much this means. Like, we got to win this game. We got to set the tone right going into next year. We got to shut Atlanta up. This game just means so many different things. So, speaking of going into next year, I saw y'all talking about Miss Pam, you also said that we need a veteran guard. She said, and I know we don't think this, but we gotta get an Eric McCoy replacement. See, the Eric McCoy, that's a conversation that we be trying to duck, Miss Pammy, but that's real. It's time to start looking for, at least somebody that's a good next man up, at least, because Eric McCoy, like I said, for me, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a patient Saints fan. I'm a patient and an optimistic Saints fan. I'm sure y'all picked up on that throughout the tone of the show. But so I'm trying to give Eric McCoy one more season. But if next season and how this season ended for him, then it's only so much you could do with that. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely need a veteran guard. And I pulled up this comment more so because of the veteran guard talk. Because Travis sent the text off the boat too, and I can't wait to see what he got to say when he come back. Because he was like, I think this game might force us into picking an offensive lineman in the first round. And I understand completely why he said that. Because Tyler Shough, sometimes at certain moments, he be running for his life. First of all, certain moments. And second of all, we never have a run game. Like Estime, Estime only had I think 97 yards. If Estime had an offensive line and he was playing how he was playing, he would have had at least 150. And 150 might be a stretch, but 125 for sure. Estime, he got to break 2-3 tackles, hurdle somebody just to get out the backfield. So offensive line talk, and y'all gonna hit me. I'm gonna still be campaigning for us to get a weapon, but I'm not gonna be mad if we get an offensive line because it's a need. And then speaking of Estime, I'm out here vouching for Jeremiah Love, but the running back room still looking a little hectic. The offensive line room not looking as hectic. We might need some more bodies in there. So offensive lineman, y'all might need to buckle up, Chad. We might be headed for that in the first round, but. Whew. Yeah, but yeah, y'all let me know if y'all got any more questions. Y'all let me know what y'all want to talk about in the next episode. If y'all got any question for the guys, y'all know the guys gonna be back on the next episode. We ain't gonna take too long tonight. I just wanted to let y'all know that we ain't going nowhere. Everybody out of town. That's why I'm in this different background. I'm out of town. Everybody out of town in different places. But the Joce, we was here for the struggle. We was here at 1-7. We can't miss 7-10. Like we gotta be here for the 7 wins. So I'm just showing up to let y'all know that we still here. We ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know if y'all got any more questions before I get out of here though. I can't get out of here though without the main topic of the day. Y'all gotta let me know. Do y'all think Tyler Shough will win Rookie of the Year? And like I said, I don't think my friend. I was having a real nice discussion with an Eagles friend, and he was trying to give me all these reasons why Tyler Shough won't get Rookie of the Year. He only played for a month. Woo blase blah. He was on the Ted McMillan case. But after this week, Ted McMillan, I'm not saying this to put him down. I'm just talking to talk about Tyler Shough for real. But Ted McMillan had 1 catch for 5 yards. Man, I mean, if Ted McMillan, he was in the driver's seat, but you got to have more than 1 catch for 5 yards if you're going to take Rookie of the Year from my dude Shough. You know what I'm saying, oh my God, Spin Griffey. Here we go.
Dang.
Wow, what's good, Spin?
What's up? You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I was just talking about Tyler Shough Rookie of the Year, but let me give you a nice little introduction. I didn't even know you was here. So, Chad, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my dude Spin Griffey. I would like to say this first and foremost, Spin, because we've been
a casual.
Yeah, I'm about to say we've been getting into it the past couple of days, but I definitely respect you as a DJ. Chad, y'all know I'm a DJ. Definitely respect everything you do as a DJ. I appreciate everything you do for the DJ community in the city of New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give you your flowers in that way and let you know that. Although we got NFL beef, it ain't no real beef, bro. It's all
ain't no beef, man.
Yeah, it's just good sports talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what's up? Where we at, bro? You want to jump right into the Shough thing or what?
Yeah, like I was just talking about Shough getting Rookie of the Year. So let's just
don't see it, bro.
What you don't see about it?
I think the only reason that he's kind of being mentioned right now is because he plays the quote unquote most important position in sports. And I think because the Saints are riding a nice little 4-game win streak. But I think if you look at the totality of what he's done this season, I don't think statistically, what is he at? 2,125 yards, 9 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 7 passing touchdowns. I don't think that's Rookie of the Year worthy. Like, even when you look in totality of what Jackson Dart has played in 1 more game, I think, than he has. He's got double the touchdowns, double the passing touchdowns. I think the same amount of interceptions. Let me check.
And Shough got 2 more touchdowns, and he was trying to give my boy credit for earlier. So it's not exactly double. Jackson Dart got more. Jackson Dart got 15. Tyler Shough got 9.
Yeah. So
and I think
Dart got
5 picks.
Yeah, Dart got 13 passing plus 9 rushing. So you talking about he had what? 22 total touchdowns. Shough is at what? 9 total, I think. Yeah, 9, same amount of games. No, Dart played 3 more games. Same amount of yards. I just don't think, like, statistically he has what it takes to win Rookie of the Year. Like, that's just what it is, really. In 9 games, 7 touchdowns, 5 picks is not impressive.
See, that's the thing. I feel like if he don't win it, it's gonna be more so because of people just looking at a stat sheet. But if you watch this, man, like these past couple weeks, and I know it like also because it's been a short period of time, I give you that credit. Like, it ain't been a whole season. But if you look at the wins, the way he's winning, bro, the way he's winning is pretty impressive. Even the Tampa Bay game, he didn't throw any touchdowns, but it was raining so hard. Like, no, Baker Mayfield had a terrible game too. But what Shough did with his legs that game, that you don't really necessarily see in the passing stats, what Shough did with his legs that game definitely carried the Saints to a victory. And I'm saying that to say, on top of that, when Jackson Dart started to lose some of his key players, the Giants started to decline. Shough is out here with practice squad guys, bro. Like, so I'm just saying that to say, like, the stats, they might not always be in Shough's favor, but the impact that Shough is having is pretty significant.
What are we calling practice squad guys? Because I argue
Jr., Pettis, Dante Pettis. I can't even name these receivers, and I've been covering the team all year. That's what I'm calling practice squad.
But he got his number 1 receiver, don't he? He got his number 1 receiver.
That's it, bro. His number 1 receiver and his left tackle.
He got his tight end too.
Okay.
How long has Kamara been out?
For some time.
He's played 11 games. So okay, he's been out for a minute. He went out around the time I guess Shough started playing. I'd say arguably he has more of a supporting cast around him currently than I'd say Dart does at the moment. Because you're talking about Dart lost his number 1 receiver. He lost what turned into his number 1 running back in Scatterboo. I guess the O-lines are about what and what, because you ring off about Kelvin Banks. They got Andrew Thomas, who I think is one of the most underrated left tackles in the game right now. And I think a lot of this just because he plays for Giants. I don't think the Giants O-line is John Ryan was whatever. Austin Schlottman isn't what he was supposed to be. Greg Van Rotten. I mean, again, I think Dart, like his number one receiver is Wan'Dale Robinson. And what they say, Wan'Dale Robinson is like the first 5'8" receiver to ever get 1,000 yards in the season or something.
I mean, still got 1,000 yards in the season. Like he's still.
Yeah, but you're talking about a dude that should be a slot receiver as his number one option. Like you're not trusting Darius Slayton out there.
I mean, but like I said, I give you that. If you, like I said, because to a certain degree, certain things I feel like be opinionated for sure. Because my thing is like, I feel like the Giants receiving core is probably not as shallow. Like Tyler Shough has his number one, but like after that, it depletes extremely quickly. Like even with the tight ends, like Taysom Hill's not what he used to be. Foster Moreau hurt. Now you going immediately to a guy that was on our practice squad who was a 7th-round draft.
Yeah, but who they walking the season with? It was Olave, Brandon Cooks. I don't know who
Saints walking into the season and the Saints throughout, like, you know, this momentum building ain't the same team. And I'm saying that to say,
I know that. I'm just trying to remember.
But I'm saying that's like the receivers that we would be depending on more or less in this type of situation would be like Devon Vele. Like, I don't know, you familiar with Devon Vele? Devon Vele, he's been coming on. Like a lot of people loves, like Vele is like a guy. People don't want Vele to go nowhere. A lot of people value him just as much as they value Chris Olave. And I know that sounds crazy, but Vele has been a real reliable receiver.
That's not the dude they traded for at the last minute, huh?
From Denver.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but then we also have Trey Palmer, who we got from the Buccaneers, who's a speed guy. He ain't played. And we also got Jalen Pope from the Giants. I mean, not the Giants, the Patriots. But he ain't played. So that's why I'm like, it's like we have people that's really just not seeing the field.
But I feel like these are like, I get it with some of the names, especially Vele. I think he was like, I think he was overdrafted.
Nah, bro. That's what I'm saying. You gotta watch him, bro. I'm telling you.
No, I get that, but I'm saying it's a reason. Okay, he was a 7th-round pick, bro. But it's a reason that like Denver just let him go. Like,
because Denver low-key loaded, bro. Because that's the same thing with Estimate, bro. I'm telling you, watch Vele. Just go watch Vele. Just please.
I remember seeing some of them, but I'm saying you saying loaded. That offense in Denver is Cortland Sutton and then who?
They got Troy Franklin and I think that's his first name, but Franklin and Vele like the same type of receiver. So that's why I said they loaded, because they didn't need two of the same type of receiver. Like they already have what Vele does. We didn't have that. Like Vele is a big body possession type of receiver. Like Olave, he gonna run the routes, he gonna finesse, he a deep threat. Vele is he gonna run across the middle of the field, you throw it, he gonna jump up and take that hit. Like
yeah, Troy Franklin, Marvin Mims Jr. I forgot Lil Jordan Humphrey out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got weapons, bro.
Yeah, they've been healthier. I like the O-line outside Bowles. I'm not a believer in the Broncos either, but that's a whole nother thing.
But yeah,
so I don't know. So what are you saying? What do you think Tyler Shough is, bro? Because I've seen what? Oh, my bad. Well, before you jump in, it's two thoughts. One, beginning of the season, a lot of Saints fans were out of there. We're out of here talking about Kellen Moore needs to be fired. He's not in at head coach. Two, yeah, and I guess that was just a random statement, but I guess I want to see, what do y'all think Tyler Shough is? Because I think it's the same thing I told you earlier. I think he raises y'all floor. I don't know if he necessarily raises y'all ceiling.
I mean, I think that you want me to be completely blunt honest with you.
Yeah,
we think Tyler Shough is hope. Like we think Tyler Shough, and I'm saying that to say, because we being completely honest, like you an Eagles fan, when y'all got Jalen Hurts, bro, I don't think y'all was thinking Jalen Hurts was gonna be like this MVP quarterback that was gonna win y'all the Super Bowl.
Jalen Hurts
he started finding ways to win,
but
he just find ways to win.
Well, Jalen Hurts wasn't even a popular pick for the that draft. Was actually is a very.
I mean, Tyler Shough wasn't a popular pick.
But I'm saying in general, that draft was highly despised by a lot of Eagles fans because that's
the same thing with Tyler Shough, bro. That's what I'm getting at. Like
y'all took. No, I'm saying the difference in that is because it was two things. One, y'all took a first round pick in the draft that y'all actually liked. The year we drafted Hurts was the year that they took Jalen Reagor over Justin Jefferson.
Okay.
And then it was also the fact that Carson Wentz was the whole thing was that they had finally got Nick Foles out of the building, and it was back to being Carson Wentz's team, which is what a lot of people wanted because they thought he was looking over his shoulder. And then that same year they turned around and drafted Jalen. So I mean,
But my
what
thing
he
is
turned, but what he turned into isn't like nobody expected Jalen to ever see the field.
But I'm saying that to say, like, it was kind of like when I'm only bringing up that aspect to go back to when we got Tyler Shough, bro, we didn't know what we was getting. We didn't know what to expect from dude. But since in these past couple of weeks, as we've watched him develop, like earlier when we was talking, you mentioned basically like, him being decent, but like a middle of the pack type of guy. Like he could get you to a wild card game. You don't know how far he could get you. We don't know that until we get there, but we think that he could give us the hope to get there. And then once we get there, we will see. But we just want to get back there, bro. Like we just want to get back there. Like, and once you get back there, I think the other reason I brought up Jalen Hurts is because once you get back there, if you put enough of a supporting cast around 80 decent quarterback, they can make something happen. Like Brock Purdy, like y'all did with Jalen Hurts. Like if we put enough of a supporting cast around somebody that's playing good football, because he's not making no bad decisions. A lot of things that like even I question as a Saints fan, how do you handle pressure? How do you do this? I'm telling you, bro, go watch the games. I question a lot of things.
I'm just saying, like he's saying he's not making mistakes. 5 picks in 9 games.
Watch the 5 picks, bro. And I say watch the 5 picks because you know like how the receivers have option routes. Sometimes him and the receivers just be on different pages. And I'm saying that like it's not like a panic interception. Like his interceptions aren't like you just had a bad throw, the ball slipped out your hand the wrong way. Or the 5 interceptions are, y'all had an option route and I threw a comeback and you ran a streak. Like it's not like on some I'm just a little off or I made a completely bad decision. It's like, who was really wrong here? Like y'all was just clearly on different pages. Like I don't know if I'm looking at Kellen Moore sideways. I don't know if I'm looking at Chris Olave sideways. So I'm saying that to say like looking at the stats is like 5 picks in 9 games. Nah, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie. He's playing great. I ain't gonna lie. You like looking up stats? Look up his third down stats. Look up how he handles third down and how well he handles third down situations. How well he handles pressure. Think about all his comeback situations. Like that's what's giving up hopes. Like us hope. Like if we get in this situation, while back against the wall, he's proven that he's not going to be rattled. Like it's not. He's not going to tuck his tail. So that's why I say he gives us hope. Like he got dog in him, bro. I'm telling you, he got dog in him.
So I guess. The further thing is, what are we? Because if you go back and look at the Saints last 4 years, 3 years, I guess, what is it, year 4 since Peyton's been going? Yeah. So y'all did Dalton 2 years of Carr, which I said the David Carr shit was the stupidest shit that could have ever happened. Like, I don't know why
we're not big Derek Carr fans in the city, so we ain't gonna even sit on that.
But I'm saying, all right, so you saying hope. Right now, y'all 6-10. Y'all win Sunday 7-10. That is
a team that was supposed to be with the first overall pick. You got to add that element. The team that was not projected to win more than 1 or 2 games is finishing 7-10.
Y'all preseason over under was 4, I think. I think it was 4.
Brother, maybe by the time we got up to that first game, but I'm talking about like when we started this show and we was talking about offseason. No, I'm saying like, draft, going into the draft, like and coming out the draft, like when we drafted Tyler Shough. Bro, we go look at the mock drafts, bro. They had the Saints picking first. The over-under was like 2, 3. So I'm saying that say like even if you want to put the over-under at 4, the fact that we had 7, or we talking about 7, realistically talking about 7, like he's overachieving.
Yeah, definitely. So which I think is a dangerous place to be in, because what do y'all?
It's not dangerous when you're trying to build a culture.
It's not dangerous when you try to build a culture, but like the problem also
teams like Atlanta that think they have a culture.
No, but I mean they think they have a quarterback too, and I think that like it puts you in that awkward position of where like the Steelers have been since Ben Roethlisberger has retired, because then it puts them and kind of the situation that the Giants forced themselves in when they wound up skipping Daniel Jones' 5th-year option. Then he took them to the playoffs and it sunk them, and they either had to pay. They didn't pay him. They did pay him. Anyway, like the problem is that like if you feel like you got a decent quarterback, but you don't like being average in the NFL is like one of the worst places to be. especially if you don't feel like you have that guy, because it doesn't allow you, like, you're not good enough to win the Super Bowl, but you're not bad enough to get like an elite quarterback prospect.
But I think a lot of Saints fans are starting to feel like we might have that guy. Like,
I mean,
like I said, that goes back to you when you ask, what do I see? That goes back to his wins or comeback wins. That goes back to his third down, like how he handles things on third down. Like that goes back to just really how he handles like the blitzes being you, because you know they love to blitz a rookie quarterback. How he handles the blitzes in different situations thrown at him. How he handles players getting injured and different things of that nature. And to be completely fair to him, you know how you talk about the lack of stats. Some of that can go back to Kellen Moore. And I'm just sitting here thinking about it. His first couple games, bro, Tyler Shough would drive the ball all the way down the field, and Kellen Moore would take him out in the red zone and put Taysom Hill in for like 3-4 plays. So right there, you stunting all touchdowns. So you comparing them to Jackson Dart, but the whole red zone situation, Jackson Dart was playing in the red zone. Tyler Shough was watching the red zone from the sideline for whatever reason for like his first 2 or 3 starts.
That's that kind of Stefanski shit.
But I'm saying that to say, so it's not like, so like if you're just looking at the stat sheet, it's like, okay, yeah, I kind of get where you're coming from, but when you watch it, bro, he gives you hope that he can be a guy. Like we don't feel like we have a mediocre guy. I ain't gonna even lie. I be trying to sugarcoat it because I'm a person that like to be realistic. Once a year tape comes out on a quarterback, then you really get to truly see who he becomes. But as of now, he hasn't done anything to take us off our high horse of him being potentially a guy. And we realistically know that he ain't played no crazy opponents. But like I said, it's just the manner in which he's doing it. Oh, it's raining outside. It's flooding in Tampa. Don't worry about it. I won't throw the ball. I'll run it. Oh, okay. I need to throw the ball 40, 50 times to win this game because my running back's hurt. Don't worry about it. I'll do it. Okay. It's 3rd and 20 because my offensive lineman had a false start twice. Don't worry about it. I got a 25-yard pass in my bag. Like he handles things in a crazy like way for a rookie, bro. So that's why I'm just like, it's more so about how he gets his stats rather than what the stats are.
I didn't understand that too. I understand. I just my whole thing is always I don't believe too much in rookie quarterbacks. Because I think we've seen it the past 2 out of the past 3 years, I think, especially in particular with Jaden Daniels and CJ Stroud, that like once they get tape on you, it's just a whole different animal. And I mean, those are outlier, I guess, rookie seasons for quarterbacks. I want to say, I mean, well, Jaden Daniels is obviously an outlier going to the fucking NFC Championship game his rookie year. Yeah, so that's an outlier. I mean, we'll see, bro. I just think, you know, once they got to look at you and they get tape on you, it's a whole different ball game. And I know, but I mean, you know, year 1 to 2 is when most players are expected to take that big leap because they actually have an actual offseason with the team. And Kellen Moore have a full offseason. So, I mean, we'll see what they do. I think it's, oh, man, indicative of how the NFC South is. And if y'all win Sunday, y'all could be tied for second in division or something like that.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, that's indicative of how bad that division overall is.
Yeah, I agree. Because I say that about the Carolina Panthers. I'm not gonna lie. I can't go back on my words. Because all season I've been saying if the Carolina Panthers win this division, it's not a testament to how good the Carolina Panthers are, more so a testament to how mid this division is. But
yeah, because they got issues still on I mean, and it's just, you know, Tampa Bay dealt with issues. I don't know what's going on in Atlanta. They need to fire. I mean, I know what's going on in Atlanta. They need another offensive coordinator. Because they should probably be running that division, especially with all just the draft assets they've pulled into that offense alone. When you're talking about what three top 10 picks between London, Pitts, and Bijan and Penix. So yeah, I don't know what's going on in Atlanta, man. Tampa Bay just getting old. I know what that is. That's like a lot of them are. I mean, a lot of them are the same dudes over there when Brady won the Super Bowl. So you're talking 4 or 5 years later.
yeah, but yeah. So can you see the chat?
Oh no! Oh yeah. Wait, what's the chat?
No, I'm about to say. I'm gonna just go through some of the comments in the chat so you can have 1, a chance to defend yourself, and 2, to have an accurate feel to who that nation. Because some of the things I was saying,
I sound like a Falcons fan. That's crazy.
Huh?
Oh no, I'm reading some of the comments now.
Yeah, no, that's all I'm about to say. I'm just about to go through it. So my pops, shout out my pops. He said, "Shuck is when in spite of all that, you're giving excuses for Jackson Dart to lose." So I saw that because I ain't gonna lie, Jackson Dart, like I said, Saints got issues, but we winning, and that was my whole point. Like I wasn't trying to, I was trying to get through the conversation, but Saints winning. Jackson Dart ain't got the dubs that Shough do.
Oh no. Yeah, he does. Well,
Got the most wins out of any
Shough-
rookie quarterback.
how many he got?
He got 5.
Five.
He made
Dart
5.
got 3, I think. Yeah, I'm not making excuses for Dart. I don't think Dart was a first round quarterback either. Honestly, I think this is a bad. This previous class was probably one of the worst QB classes in a while. I think that's why you didn't see any quarterbacks go top. Dart was the first quarterback taken, wasn't he?
Nah, it was
Cam, my bad. Cam.
yeah,
It was
Cam
Cam.
Ward. Then it was
So
Dart. No,
yeah.
then it wasn't Dart. They had one more, I think. Dart was taken like late. They traded back up to get Dart.
Dart went 21. I think it was just Cam and Dart in the first round, which I think is kind of indicative of how. Yeah, I don't think there was another quarterback
Maybe
taken.
I could be tripping.
Yeah. But anyway, I think that's kind of indicative of how bad that class was. Honestly, when teams that probably could have traded up and needed a quarterback didn't even go about doing so. I think it was Cam 1, Dart 21, and I think Shough was the third quarterback taken at 40.
Oh yeah, yep. You're right. I just looked it up.
Yeah. So, and I think a lot of teams are waiting for this upcoming quarterback class, which seems to have flamed out way more than what people thought it was going to be.
But yeah. Showing you how we get down on who that Joce and everything of Joce over here. Queen Pam Whammy said you need to change that smoke detector, sir.
I've changed 6 batteries in that smoke detector, and I do not know why it is still beeping. And I've changed every battery in the smoke detector. I have no idea what's going on with that shit.
I'm joking. Pulling up my dude Kai chat, like I said, just to show some of the energy of who that nation. He said Tyler Shough is that mother shucker. That's what he is. He said he's our shucking guy. He's our franchise QB. That's who he is. See, I don't be wanting to pop it like that because you know
franchise QB. That's a bold statement, man.
That's how we be feeling, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not mad at it. That's just a bold. Ooh, that's a bold
statement. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't go that far yet to say franchise QB. I feel be down inside. Like that's
no, I understand. I mean, again, I feel like just as somebody that watches football, I think y'all should have been pulled that card. Again, I mean, this goes back to what I told you the other day about how Loomis has held that window open for like 7 years, 5, 6 years too long. But I mean, franchise quarterback, we'll see. I think one of the things that people don't also realize is that he doesn't have the pedigree. I think he has to come out and play he has to play better than he did this year, because when you're a second round pick, you don't get the leash that you would as a first round.
That's for sure. But yeah, continuing to go through some of the
yeah, let's go, because I saw somebody say Jalen Hurts something rookie year.
Oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna get to that. I got one more. I'm pulling this one up though.
Yeah.
You be quick to say we're not rebuilding, but one of our other friends in the chat, she said this rebuild is heading in the right direction. And chat, I was trying to tell Spin that we are in a rebuild. Spin doesn't believe that we're in a rebuild, chat.
I don't. No, I don't. And I mean, it's the same thing I told you the other day.
Yeah, but I want people to go ahead and say it, so I ain't putting too many words in.
All right, yeah. No, I think that the problem is that the Saints delayed the inevitable of when they gave so many people contracts on void years. I think what I tell you, that going into next year, they're like $22 million over the cap. And you talking about who they paying. Cam got a void year, so they got to figure out what they're doing with that. Kamara making 18. That's his cap hit. Carl Granderson making 18. McCoy making 17. They probably pick up Olave option. You got a void year on Davis, so that money got to get paid out. You got a void year on Taysom Hill. You giving Justin Reed $11.5 million. Who else?
Justin Reed is still playing the Saints.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I got that, but I'm saying you giving him $12.5 million. You got, I don't know why Pete Warner is getting the type of money he getting.
Pete Warner was having some seasons.
Yeah. So yeah, and then I'm looking like, bro, the dead money y'all got is crazy. So I think y'all are probably like 2 years from a full rebuild, because y'all still got to get some of the older dudes off the roster. Like I'm saying, all right, so DeMario Davis, you think they're gonna re-sign him?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If DeMario want to come back, DeMario coming back. Demario's a dog.
Bro.
Out of all the,
So-
I ain't gonna lie. Out of all the old heads, I'll let you talk about. You ain't about to talk about Demario. Demario.
No, I'm not. I'm just he's an outlier to be playing linebacker as good as he is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Demario want to
36.
come back. Demario said he good to come back. Demario coming back.
But I'm like, let me do the math, bro. Y'all got to give him. So he got 4 void years on his contract, right? So he could
I
get.
think
So
my thing at the end of the day, bro, is like, yeah, okay, sure, we have to pay older people, but that has nothing to do with the concept of like if the Saints are in a rebuild this year. We have a whole new coaching staff. Like we redid the entire coaching staff. We got a whole new quarterback. Why you make that face? You make that. Don't make that face.
No, I'm with you. I still think that like it's still
comments too.
No, but I still think y'all are still holding on to like so many veteran players on the team. And like I spoke with you earlier about, Loomis is not this draft class, this past draft class was good. Or it was okay. But like you still sitting on he botched like bro.
You said it right.
Huh?
You said it right when you said it was good. You said it was good. I mean,
it was good. It was cool. But he botched what the last 4? Like, I mean, thank God for that because that's how
I said we could get into the Mickey Loomis conversation later.
Yeah, Mickey Loomis.
No, that's
my
not
guy.
So Mickey Loomis.
Without him, we don't got Jalen Carter. So I appreciate.
No, hold on. So Mickey Loomis, is he the best drafter ever? No. Do Saints fans raving over Mickey Loomis? No. But my thing, this is the thing I say about Mickey Loomis. Mickey Loomis can pick a head coach from scratch, and when I say from scratch, he was trying to hold on to the Sean Payton era with Dennis Allen, with all those guys. You know what I'm saying? But when he had to go pick somebody, aka Sean Payton, when he was like, all right, none of this, I'm starting all over from scratch. When he picks a guy over from scratch, he knows how to pick a guy that can find guys. And I'm saying that to say Kellen Moore wouldn't found guys. So you don't got to believe in Mickey finding guys. You just got to believe in Kellen finding guys.
But I think you're also skipping a part in that conversation because Kellen was not the first choice. Kellen was kind of like the last choice.
You saying that?
No, we're not.
Last.
He
wasn't the last.
How many
it got to
people
the point.
the job?
To your point, certain coaches didn't want to accept the job. Aaron Glenn didn't want to accept the job. We dodged the bullet on that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to get lucky. Sure. I'm saying that to say, so it was other coaches in competition, but as it got towards the end, it wasn't like a situation of like he was the last choice. It really became more of a thing of the Saints are waiting on Kellen Moore.
Yeah, because I definitely didn't think he was leaving.
But that's what I'm getting at.
He decided at like the last minute. That's kind of what fucked us with our offensive coordinator pick.
I mean, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying that to say with money, you can look at the money however you want. You can feel however you want about Mickey playing with money, but we got a lot of young drafted people on this field. Chris Olave is about to get a new contract. Why are you making that face, bro? Hey, these people are on the field.
I know what you're saying, but I'm also saying
my thing is just because you have a couple old faces don't mean that you're not rebuilding. And I'll use this because this is an example that I used in the beginning of the season, really in the offseason when I was talking about Mickey Loomis, what I feel like Mickey Loomis' perspective is of a rebuild. So say you building a house, right? Or like say you got a house that you're trying to renovate, but you still need to live in that house. And I'm saying that to say you're going to keep that toilet. You're going to keep that toilet functioning as long as you can keep that toilet functioning. While you tearing down the walls and while you redoing the paint and all that, you're going to keep that toilet functioning as long as you're going to keep that toilet functioning. So if the Mario Davis is a good functioning sink, I need the sink to function until I redo everything else, and then I can replace the sink when I need a sink. You know what I'm saying? But right now I got a hole in the wall that I need to go patch up. I got a crack in the cement floor in the back that I need to go fix up. You know what I'm saying? I got a garden. The front of my house don't look like nothing. You know what I'm saying? So why am I harping over the sink that works that I actually need to water my garden?
But to go back to your point, what good is a sink when you got all that other shit you need to fix, right?
I still need the sink in the bathroom to use the bathroom and to wash my clothes and to live. Like I still need that. Like that's what good it is.
I mean, I guess I just don't see a sink working when you got a hole in your wall. You got the front of your house needs to be redone. And you saying the sink good enough, bro? Hey, anyway, bro. All right, get back to some other comments. What else we got?
All right, my pop said to say you're an Eagles fan, it sounds like you forgot Kellen Moore changed teams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like I said, I don't think that. Look, it's only 32 opportunities to be a head coach in NFL, and that opportunity doesn't come often to a lot of people. So I don't think that if he had the chance to be a head coach, that's what he wanted to do. I think he take that opportunity whenever it presents itself.
Facts. But yeah, so I feel like this the comment you was talking about.
Yes.
Queen Pamela Lemmy said, "How you don't believe in rookie QBs when you had Jalen Hurts?"
Because Jalen Hurts didn't start his rookie year. That was Carson Wentz's last year. Jalen came in, I think the last was it 3 games? Was that the year that
But to Miss Pammy Whammy defense, that's the same thing with Shough.
Well, no, I don't believe
A
I
little
didn't
bit more than 3 games.
huh?
You saying Jalen Hurts played the last 3 games of his rookie season?
I want to say he.
Because if that's the case, then that's the same thing as Tyler Shough. You just got a larger sample from Tyler Shough.
Let me see. Well, no, it goes back to what I said. He played the last 4 of his rookie season. It goes back to what I said that Hurts was never looked at when he was drafted as a quarterback that was supposed to be our future like franchise quarterback at the time. A lot of that was still in the belief that Carson Wentz was going to be that guy. And Nick Foles finally being out of the building was what it should have been to finally get him that opportunity. So, like I said, when they took Hurts, a lot of people thought that pick should have went somewhere else, like linebacker or cornerback or receiver after he botched the goddamn Justin Jefferson pick. I remember that. But then Carson didn't work out. They wound up cutting him for $85 million in dead cap, I think. Yeah, it was something like $85 million in dead cap, and then Jalen kind of took over. And it was the same thing. Nick came in his 2nd year. Yeah, because this is Nick's 5th year. So yeah, Nick came in, Jalen's 2nd year. He started. They went 8-7. I think they drafted Smitty after that year. No, they drafted Smitty going into his 2nd year. They traded for AJ after the 2nd year. That's what it was. But yeah, Hurts wasn't supposed to start. So I mean, I can't really put that. Like, again, 2nd round pick, probably the same number too, 40, 41 or something. But yeah, it was quarterback factory. Nobody thought Jalen would be what he is. He wasn't supposed to have that opportunity, at least when he was drafted. This boy Fred leave me in here by myself. Wait, what have I heard about? All right. Wait, I've heard that Kellen left. No. I watch y'all, unfortunately, because I live in the city. So I have to watch y'all. All right, let's see. Rebuild it. You need an elite quarterback to win. You do need an elite quarterback. If you think you have your quarterback, that's fine. I just rookie quarterbacks are a lot to I don't know. You get that tape after year 1, it's a completely different thing. I know Kellen Moore changed teams. Rookie. Good thing you're not an Eagles fan, too. Boy, Fred just left. Every quarterback needs weapons around them. I don't think Shough makes everyone a weapon around him. I think the NFL would love to see the Saints back on top. Let me see. I think the man winning games with backup practice squad players. As a rookie, he has all the tools and is smart and poised. Sure. I think you put a lot of faith in a 27-year-old 2nd-year player. I don't know how much more development there is, room for development there is when you're talking about a 27-year-old quarterback, 26-year-old rookie. Mickey hasn't been Magic in years. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened. I had to hop on my hotspot, and the place I'm at, the Wi-Fi went out for whatever random reason.
Well, I thought my shit went out. I was like, oh.
But yeah, what you was talking about?
Oh, I was just going through the comments. No, I think the last thing I said when you had posted the comment about Hurts being a rookie quarterback, I was just going off that about how he wasn't supposed to be a franchise quarterback. Then they wound up cutting Wentz the following season, and then Hurts took over. And then they drafted Smitty and got AJ. And then I was just responding to the comments I saw. cool.
Yeah. You responded to the comment about Magic Mickey. You don't know who Magic Mickey is?
Nah,
Magic, I ain't gonna lie,
Mickey
Magic Mickey.
ain't had no magic in a while,
No.
bro.
Listen, bro. Mickey Magic is more so about clearing the books. It ain't about.
He ain't cleared the books though.
Nah, you saying that because I was telling you, you was naming all these old players, bro. You gotta still play the dudes that's playing for you. You can't get rid of contracts from people that's playing for you.
Bro, you know how much money y'all have in dead cap?
I'm just saying, all the players that you're naming, it's not completely dead if they're actually on the roster playing. Cam Jordan is on track to get 10 sacks this season. You name Taysom Hill, he's still playing this season. All these people you naming are still playing. Elba Kamara is still on the team. Like, you got to pay people.
Derek Carr, Ryan Ramczyk, Tyrann Mathieu, Brandon Cooks. Y'all paying
Tyrann Mathieu just retired, by the way. Tyrann Mathieu was supposed to be on the team.
Okay, Cedric Wilson, Rashid Shaheed, Jake Heener.
Rashid Shaheed was just traded. He was also part of this team. Jake Hayner was a part of this team to start the season.
Kalen Saunders.
Like, all these people that you naming at the bottom have you named 2 or 3 people. Everybody else was a part of this roster to start the season.
Bro, y'all paying Derek Carr $60 million to not be on the team.
That's what I said. The first 2 or 3 people, bro. And
no,
actually,
that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying that's not clear.
You want to be real technical. Going into the draft, we thought Derek Carr was going to be our quarterback. Right. It's scary to think about. Thank you, Tyler Shough.
Man. All right, what's next? What's on the comment? Where we at, bro? I don't believe in Mickey Magic. I ain't seen no Mickey Magic.
Nah, it's good. You don't got to know about Mickey Magic. It's all right. You ain't got to learn about Mickey Magic. You don't know that much about Mickey Magic. Yeah, it's all right, bro. It's more so that's like a if you know with the Saints world type thing. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's really all I have for you, big dog. I ain't gonna even keep too much longer because I'm on my hotspot and I don't want it to keep cutting in and out randomly if something happened with my phone. But I ain't gonna lie, I'll leave the floor open to you for like any final remarks, anything that you want to say about Mickey Magic, the Saints roster, if you want to talk about your beloved Eagles or whatever. You know
okay. I would love to say I personally enjoy the Saints because the Saints to Eagles pipeline has been nothing but favorable for the Eagles for going back as far as I can remember, man. I'm talking Darren Sproles, Malcolm Jenkins. They traded up with us for Trevor Penning, so that led us to getting Jalen Carter. So it's just been a very good relationship for us. I think y'all are on y'all. I think y'all have a good coach. I miss Kellen, man.
Yeah, we know you do. That's why I'm letting you pop all that. Because guess what? Y'all didn't give us the biggest gift back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have them little individual players here and there, but a coach that can turn around a franchise is way bigger than an individual.
Well, I mean, we still got to see what he can do. Again, it's year one. So I'm not putting. I understand. It's year one. I see what he can do. I know what he can do because he got us a chip. I just, got to see. Y'all got to stop giving out dumb contracts, and hopefully your scouting department can scout. Because y'all have been burning through first round picks for like the last 6-7 years, bro. I can't even name a good Olave and then who? Because I don't think Breesy worked, whatever.
I mean,
Brian worked out.
I ain't gonna lie.
He didn't work out.
Is opinionated because he's still on the team. He's still playing beautiful snaps. He still make big plays. Brazil is opinionated. I ain't gonna lie. But you can name some busts. I ain't gonna even go through the bust because you're right.
Pennon,
you know what I'm saying?
What's your boy?
Brazil doesn't completely deserve that conversation. That's all I'm getting at.
Oh no! I don't think he's a bust, but I don't. Man, I don't think you've gotten a return on investment that you should have from a first round pick with him.
Yeah, and I can't argue that. You know what I'm saying?
But,
I can't argue that.
Davenport, Pennon, Pete wasn't the first round pick. Yeah, I don't know. Y'all just been burning through first round picks, man.
Us Saints fans, we not trying to hold on to the past. Pammy said hit that hang button. You know what I'm saying? So we on to the future. You know what I'm saying? You bringing up too many old bad memories, bro. We trying to talk Tyler Shough. You know what I'm saying? We trying to talk beating Atlanta Falcons this weekend for our Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? This is our Super Bowl. This is our Super Bowl Sunday. I don't know if you was aware. But our Super Bowl Sunday is coming. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to talk that. You talking about all these bad. We all from that.
I got a playoff. You know I got to watch a playoff run as we repeat as champs. So
I don't. Crickets.
I mean,
I'm a scare you, bro. Crickets.
You can. It's a wide open playoff race. I don't think
it's a wide open playoff race, but I ain't gonna lie. I don't think this y'all year, bro.
Okay. I mean, we got the defense, bro. So
But
it is what it is. Appreciate you having me on.
Yeah,
We
no,
gonna
I
see.
appreciate the opposing viewpoints, bro. It always makes for good
Yeah.
conversation, for sure, for sure.
I'll let your boy Go Pels. That's my squad.
Oh yeah,
so,
you a Pels fan?
yeah.
Hell yeah, that's
Yeah.
something we can agree on, man. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
Yeah, these niggas here, man. I believe in them. So you know.
Facts. Hey, bro,
But
so
yeah,
you might as well just believe in the Saints the same way. I ain't gonna even do you that bad and say you got to convert, but just the same. The Saints got more momentum than the Pels.
Not happening, bro.
Yeah, I feel you. It's all good, bro. But yeah, all love.
The Eagles are trending in the wrong direction. What?
I was about to let you know. I'll go ahead and pull it up in the wrong direction.
Hold on.
You
What
better
is
get
the
on
wrong
that
direction?
wagon before it's too late. I ain't gonna lie. It's not the Saints direction. That's what it is. It ain't the Shuck wagon.
Bro,
that's what
what
it is.
What is the wrong direction? Because that's 5 winning seasons.
I ain't gonna lie. You
division
talking about
titles.
bread though? All right. So you want to talk about like y'all got all that, but you talking about bread and capits and all that. Y'all gonna have to pay these dudes, yeah.
I know we got. I break.
Y'all gonna have to pay these dudes.
Nah,
Like,
bro. But who? Most of them already paid. The bill gonna come for us in like 29, I think. That should be about the year. But Howie just usually. I got you. Howie usually find a way to get them paid, bro.
But yeah, Spin, you could drop your link to the Joce podcast if you got any other podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, let me.
I'm joking. Hey, we Joce. Hey, you got the people Josing. He said, I'm sorry, not he, she.
Nah, fly, it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. Oh, I don't have the chat box. Oh,
let me see. I'll add it in the description.
Yeah.
So
all right.
You want to give a plug to the Joce Blend community for anybody
that
randomly might be watching that might be into music?
If y'all into music, we got the Joce Blend. The next one is January 28th. The Joce Blend is a monthly thing we do where all the DJs link up together, come exchange music, meet DJs, get some open decks in and everything. He not letting me go, son. I'm in here. But that's what we do. So we do it once a month, and it's Go Birds, man.
Yeah, for sure. I was just trying to give you a space chat. Me and Spin got into it. And, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to make sure I gave him equal space on my platform. You know what I'm saying?
We were sober too, you know.
Yeah, nah, dog. It's all love. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you,
always,
man.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna chop it up for sure.
Yes, sir.
All right, big dog.
All right, holla.
But yeah, chat, I appreciate y'all. If y'all made it this far, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. Random episode of Who Dat Joce. And like I said, just wanted to make sure y'all know that we still here with y'all. Tifo and the gang gonna be back sometime this week. I don't want to make no false promises. New Year's kind of throwing things off. But I'm gonna make sure I get them boys in here for an episode. So y'all make sure y'all turn them notifications on. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe if y'all enjoy what we got going on. And stay tuned for 2026 because we got some bigger and better things planned. Like I said, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate everybody in the chat for keeping it going. And we out.